estate professionals, loan officers, can you relate to what just happened to me? I got a text from what I hoped was going to be a great client for my marketing agency, but it had the dreaded 6 words that none of us ever want to hear. I didn't know you do that. You guys have heard it before. You bump into someone and you saw on Facebook they just moved into a brand new house and they didn't use you, and you ask them, hey, how's it going at the new house? And then you remind them that you're a real estate agent, and they look at you and they say, oh, I didn't know that you do that. It happens a lot. That's one reason I am so passionate about marketing for real estate professionals, is because we need to do a better job at elevating ourselves so that we are being seen and so that we are being heard, so we never have those 6 words muttered to us again. Hi, my name is Kevin Mokel. I am the owner of 180 Year Marketing. We are a marketing and social media agency that is dedicated to helping real estate professionals and loan officers across the country be seen, be heard, attract prospects, convert those prospects into clients, and then we repeat that process over and over again. I am also the host of the Modern Real Estate Marketing Podcast. You can find that on all the major podcast distribution channels like Apple, Stitcher, and Spotify. So, what do we do so that we never hear the 6 words again? I didn't know that you do that. Everyone can work starting right now, starting today, to combat those 6 words. I want you today, if you do not have an extremely intentional marketing plan, to do the following. Number 1 is, I want you to grab your cell phone, grab your tablet, whatever, and I want you to do a little research. I want you to figure out what the people in your particular marketplace are doing on social media. It's absolutely no accident that the people, whether it's in real estate, whether it's in mortgage, the people that dominate your marketplace today, they're everywhere. They're on social media. They're doing great on Facebook. They're killing it on Instagram. Hell, they're even doing really well on LinkedIn. They may have a YouTube channel. They may have a podcast. They may have both. Everywhere you go, the people that dominate your market seem to be doing an excellent job at marketing. So I want you to go and I want you to take a look and I want you to do your research and see what it is that they're doing. Because I'll tell you right now, 9 out of 10 times, they're not dominating by accident. There's always that one person that for whatever reason seems to fall into it. And I'm not a big believer that it's luck, but nothing good comes unless you work for it. But there's always that one fool out there that just drives us crazy that we can't figure out what it is that they've done to get them where they are today. But I want you to look at the other 9 out of 10 people, and I want you to study what channels are they on? How many times are they posting per day or per week on those channels? And then more importantly, I want you to look at the mix of their posts. You guys have heard this in social media classes before, the 80-20 rule. 80% of our posts should be personal in nature, 20% of our posts should be business related. And I'm pretty confident when you're doing your research and you're checking these people out in your marketplace, they're kind of following that 80-20 rule. People want to do business with people. They don't want to do business with businesses, especially on transactions like buying and selling homes. So what I'm going to go out on a limb and I'm going to say, most of these people that are dominating in your marketplace are very personal in nature when it comes to social media. A big majority of their posts, let's take Instagram for example, what they're posting on Instagram usually isn't house, okay? It's pictures or videos of them, of their family, of them, of their teammates' house, them, house. That's how we win. That is how we win in real estate marketing, because our job is to be seen, be heard, take these prospects, get these prospects so that these prospects know us, like us, trust us. You've heard it before. Study what your competition is doing. That's easy. That's fun. It's frustrating. I get it, especially if you're a very, very competitive person in nature. And then I want you to take the next step, and there's no reason you can't do this step today. I want you to grab a pen and a pencil, a tablet, your laptop, whatever it is that you work best with, and I want you to develop an intentional marketing plan that you can start today. Two different camps. The single real estate agent who is going to tackle this marketing on their own, and then the real estate agent, the team, maybe the small brokerage, who is going to actually bring in help on their marketing plan. I'm going to talk about the single agent right now who's going to tackle this on their own. When you sit down with your pen and your piece of paper, I want you to do one really crucial step right at the very beginning. I want you to figure out only 2 channels on social media that you're going to dominate. You realistically probably do not have time to be on 6 or 7 different social media channels if you're doing all of the content creation, the posting, the engagement, all yourself. You're going to fail. All right, I'm filming this video at the beginning of January, so right now everyone's just got done coming up with their new goals for the year, their resolutions. You know, there's always that one person out there who said, I'm going to go to the gym 13 times a day, I'm going to eat nothing but broccoli and kale. 3 days into the new year, where do you find them? You find them at the pizza buffet wearing their stretchy pants. It's not a pretty sight. They failed. They will never go back and attack that plan that year like they did for the first 3 days, and they burnt themselves out. The same thing happens with our marketing. If we are too overzealous and we put down that we're going to dominate 5 or 6 social media channels, we probably aren't, because if you're doing it yourself with also trying to run your business, there's just not enough hours in the day. So I want you to adopt 2 channels. Now, I want you to kick ass at those 2 channels, but I want you to adopt 2 channels. And then I want you to figure out, once you decide on those 2 channels, what it is that you're going to create for content. Now, those 2 channels could be Facebook and Instagram. It could be Facebook and YouTube. You could say, you know what, I hate video. And I'll tell you, if you're in real estate, you gotta figure this video thing out. You really, really do. But if you're just adamant that you're not going to do video, what about a podcast? Figure out what your channels are. They don't have to be Facebook and Instagram like the majority of your competitors out there. You can do whatever you want to do. What are you going to post? How are you going to use that 80-20 rule and come up with content? Let's take YouTube. And by the way, if you haven't hit that subscribe button on YouTube, man, I'd really, really appreciate that, because it helps me out tremendously with the YouTube algorithm. Makes me feel pretty good as well. But let's say that you're going to do a YouTube channel. If you decide that you are going to do a YouTube channel and you're going to put out 1 or 2 videos a week, and they're going to be educational real estate videos for consumers, that's great, but people aren't going to watch it. Your mom will watch it, but other people, they're not going to watch it. People want to spend their time watching things that amuses them, humors them. Real estate education, guys, that's pretty dry, that's pretty boring. So take a different tact. Yeah, you can do some real estate educational videos, and I absolutely think that you should, but grab your camera. Maybe you don't have a fancy camera. That's okay. Grab your cell phone, because these things have really good cameras. Go to Amazon, I've got one here, get a lapel microphone. Better yet, get a lapel microphone and then get another lapel microphone that is 2 mics, 1 cord. Get a little tripod for cheap. Go around your community and start to interview local business owners. With the pandemic right now, they need our support. They need as much exposure as they can possibly get. They would love every bit of exposure that we can give them. And by doing this now, we're putting out content that people want to see, because, hey, I've driven by that bakery a gazillion times, but I've never stopped. And you're doing a video about the bakery, you think they're going to watch it? Probably. Are they going to get to know you through the process? Absolutely. If you're also on camera and you're doing the interview and you're asking the questions and you're walking around town, that's awesome, awesome content as a real estate professional. Whether you're an agent, whether you're mortgage, I don't care. This is stuff that we need to be doing, and we need to be doing a lot of this stuff and integrating this into our YouTube channel, and we're also going to sprinkle in some educational stuff as well. If you're doing Instagram, house. Pretty simple. I want it to be about you. But if you're the agent that's going to tackle the marketing plan by yourself, start with 2 channels. And once you dominate those 2 channels in your marketplace, bring on a 3rd channel, bring on a 4th channel, so on and so forth. Your goal is market domination on social media, period. And I'll tell you right now, a brand new agent who's never sold a house in his or her life within a year can dominate Facebook. They can dominate Instagram. They can dominate YouTube in their local market if they're intentional. And I don't care if your competition is that person that's selling 500 homes a year. You can dominate your local market, but you've got to put in the work. Now, what about the teams? What about the larger agents, the smaller like brokerages and independent brokerages and things like that? What can you do? Same thing, but I'm going to urge you, if you can at all do it, bring in some outside help. Whether you're going to bring in an in-house marketing person to help you, or you bring in someone like us at 180 Year Marketing, where we act as your in-house marketing team without the in-house marketing headaches and expense that goes along with it. And then what you can do is, instead of walking towards your goal of marketing domination, you can run towards that goal because you've got help. You can attack those 5 or 6 different channels, and you can do it fast and you can do it hard, and that's how you are going to dominate your marketplace. It's okay to bring in help. And I'll tell you, if you're going to bring in help, bring in people that know what they're doing. Just because you've got a cousin or a nephew or a niece that's in college doesn't mean they know the first thing about real estate marketing. Let's say that again. Just because you have a cousin, a niece, a nephew who's in college or who's in high school doesn't mean they know the first thing about marketing your real estate business. Are they on Snapchat? Yeah. Are they really good at Snapchat? Maybe. Are they cranking out TikTok videos? Probably. Doesn't mean they know the first thing about real estate marketing. So if you're going to spend the money, bring in experts. Develop your plan. What are you going to do every week? And more importantly, what are you going to do every single day to get you to where you can dominate your marketplace? And then the most important and the hardest aspect of all, execute. Put those daily tasks into your planner. Put those daily tasks, time block it on your calendar. Whatever it is you do, put sticky notes on your bathroom mirror that says, this morning at 8 o'clock, I am going to do a video. I don't care how you do it. I only care that you do it. You can dominate your particular marketplace, whether you sell 1 house a year, 500 homes a year, or anything in between. Mortgage professionals, gosh, you know, after the big refi boom, I don't see you guys out there. You guys are not doing a good job from a marketing standpoint. There's exceptions to that. I get it. But I'll tell you right now, when the rates go back up, which they will, if you're way behind on getting out of the gate, it's going to be really hard to dominate your marketplace. Start today. Now, if we can do anything here at 180 Year Marketing to help you, to help your team, to help your brokerage, to help your mortgage office, don't hesitate to reach out to us. And please do me a favor. Hit that subscribe button. Guys, I'm out.